I forgot to change my countdown pun from last time. Oh well. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mackenzel, and hello, everyone else that may be lurking in the background or checking the VOD later. Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. This is going to be the final case of the game, which I anticipate is probably going to be two, but more realistically, probably three streams. Why? Because I feel like every single final case in all of the Phoenix Wright games we've played so far has been at least probably three. I think I don't remember if I have to double check my VODs for the first game. The first one might have only been two, but only if I think we had like an insane, like close to 6 hour one, didn't we? I can't remember. I know we pushed some pretty insane hours towards the end of one. Um, anyway, uh, I'm not doing that great. So basically, when I was streaming last time, I was a bit under the weather. I was catching something. I woke up the following day still a bit sneezy, but I was not really wanting to be kept down, mainly because it was nice outside. It was like actually really nice. In fact, we had a record high today. It was like 78. It's like this. It's December. I don't know if Missouri knows that. It might know it in like 5 minutes, but it's the middle of it's like late December. It's supposed to get really cold next week, but it was basically you felt silly wearing long sleeves weather today. But yesterday I went out for a very long walk. I left my house around 10:50 and I came back around 2:20. In the middle of that was a trip to the Vietnamese restaurant that serves banh mi's as well as noodle bowls. I had a pit stop there probably around I want to say 12:45. I went down to Emerald Park, then South Farm Road 194, walked towards Battlefield, then walked all the way to that particular location. Ended up getting an egg coffee and the noodle bowl. Ate about 70% of it, spilled the other 30 because I'm a bumbling idiot. They made me a whole new bowl. I told them, no, you don't have to do that. No, don't do it. And then I insisted I tip them. They didn't take the tip. I ended up walking with the extra noodle bowl when I eventually got home to give it to my mother, who appreciated it. But it also accounted for extra baggage I wasn't intending to have on the way back. And as it turns out, I took a different way back than the way I normally would have taken, which would have been down another street. But I tried to walk the highway this time. And it turns out that it is perfectly fenced all along the left side of the highway. So I reached the end and I realized I can't get to Sunshine Street. There's no way to get back. There's no way to get back. And so I ended up uh, I could either walk back a another mile, to walk back around and then walk another mile back the direction I came, just on a parallel street. Keeping in mind it was already like 150 at the time I was making the split decision. Or I could hop a fence. They were all barbed, so I hopped the fence. I ended up hopping one of the ones right around the church. Go figure. And then I ended up making it home, and then I couldn't fall asleep. Like at the end of a day where I was out over 3 hours, I could not sleep. So I'm not. I still feel like I'm sneezy, and now I don't have any sleep on top of it. I'm functioning remarkably well for someone who's not having any sleep. Like I laid down for like 3 hours and kind of like that one surface level layer of like the dreaming state where like you're aware you're in a dream and you can wake up at any time, but you're still just kind of like there. Like I wasn't truly asleep like during any of it. It was just really weird and uncomfortable. And I just ended up like having breakfast at like 3:50 because I tried to eat at 11:50 at night because I'm like I can't fall asleep if I'm hungry, and then I was hungry again at 3:50. So it sucked. So I'm hoping to get some sleep tonight. Beer Kidney, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I was just explaining my long, harrowing tale of a really good walk that ended really kind of tragically, and now I'm just like really sick and tired. But let me actually turn on the 3DS capture card. It is not on, but I hope everyone else has had a happy holiday. Speaking of holidays, the Redeem, there was a point. to this entire story I was telling you, other than just informing you about my life. The reason I was telling you all of this is that the redeem for the tea has changed. The tea redeem is still there, but it has been reflected to include the new teas I've had, but also modify the teas that were already on the list because I only want non-caffeinated options, given the fact I got 0 hours of sleep last night. So I think my rationale for that should be readily apparent. It's also kind of tragic that the redeem character limit is 200. Did you know that? Like I could barely like some of these tea descriptive like a lot of these tea titles are just so long, like Moroccan mint, Egyptian chamomile, blue eyes white dragon, like all of these other like really extremely long things. I'm like, I have 200 characters, guys. Can you like wrap it up and condense it a little bit neater? And no. No, they cannot. So I've listed out what I can, and I'm listing out and more for now for anyone who wants to. I've got them all here, so I can kind of walk through them. Some of them are pretty similar to the ones I have listed, actually. So, yeah. In any event, that's that. This is Phoenix Wright. We do not want to perform a system update. I have a feeling that will take a very, very long while, especially with the eShop dead. So let's go ahead and turn on the game. And as always, let me know if I need to make any volume adjustments, because I absolutely can. And for those who listened to the countdown music at the very beginning, which I know Mackenzel did, you may remember, some of you that may have listened in December 26th of 2025, because my stream ended up being after Christmas that year in 2024. I did also play the Yule opening, but I did the Four Kids Christmas medley. And I decided, that one's a little too painful to list again, so I did another one from that album instead. And so I might try to do that every successive year from now on. We'll see. Anyway, Trials and Tribulations. Bridge to the Turnabout. Shishito. The treasured Karain village. Heirloom whose name means seven-branch sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, the illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Speaking of the Shishito, I still, if anyone knows like the actual logistics of case 2, like what was the Shishito the murder weapon? Was it ever actually used in anything, or was it a red herring? Because apparently the Spampton guy, I guess, must have conked his own head, unless his head wasn't hit at all. And I guess he would have hit the other guy's head in the actual building itself. But why was the weapon in the other area then? Again, I still can't follow that case no matter how much I think about it. If anyone wants to submit the logistics of how it happened, I'd appreciate it, because I still will get it. And any of it doesn't matter. We're in the law offices now. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you. It's a completely normal thing to bring up. Yes. Haven't forgotten. Sure, you are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Oh Cult, Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect for training. No, I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Yeah, you deal with cold cases all the time. Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? Come to think of it, this isn't the place on the other side of that bridge, is it? Because right before our unfortunate claimant died in case 4, didn't they mention there was like a nunnery or some kind of a church or something, and that something might have been buried there? But like, I don't think that would have been the jewel, right? I mean, she would have gotten it considering how long ago that case was. So, I think this is probably a completely different place. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how could any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes, oh thank you, Mr. Nick. You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Occult New Year's issue received from Pearls. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. None your business. How about that? February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main gate. Brr, it's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo. Her teeth are chattering so loudly it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, that's you. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo. Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. She looks like she's gonna be like the one of the clocks in Beauty and the Beast. What's with the past tense for freezing into human popsicles as we speak? Oh, well, we are high up in the mountains after all. No, it's the giant teapot. Never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong character. I'm thinking of the other one. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would... Ah, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that had a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Wow! It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Like me. Don't blame me if you become one with those who channel. Wahaha. Reckless? Wahaha. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get... Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Let's talk. Channeling Dojo. So, what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he's saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. So one of her speech quirks is to interrupt with like an oh well. So periodically you will see text advance and I'm not touching the buttons. So if you're wondering why am I speeding up reading text all of a sudden, that's because that is why. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wahaha! Well, she must have just got off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is the special course? You seem incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't wash it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? Wahaha, ho-ho-ha. How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. The other nun. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say, you look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Wahaha! Oh, the makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That's kinda sounds like... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris. Where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? Glare. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for the evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Wah! So she's in the inner temple, huh? Let's take a look at our profiles. Bikini, age 48, gender female, a hardy motherly nun at Hazakura Temple, a channeling dojo deep in the mountains. So nothing new. Yeah, I guess they had passed away 2 years ago. Still not sure what Godot's significance is to all of this, despite his presence. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know, probably a little bit of everything. I don't know. It was definitely bent, but it's also implied to be the murder weapon in the actual murder that happened, not the fake one at the underground area, but the other area. So I don't know. I just don't get it. Anyway. Do you think I chose the wrong one? I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say. What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick? I think she's trying to say that she's busy. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has even happened yet. You're already shoving evidence in people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick? Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyer is great fun. I hear there's this wonder drug called Cold Killer X. It kills colds good. Just don't forget that. Attorney badge. Okay, we have nothing fun to say about that. I guess, but that one was, I mean, the other ones had been more duds on, like, the fact that I felt like some of the areas dragged on for too long, like some of the searching sections in Case 3 of Phoenix Wright 1, Ace Attorney, I felt were problems. But like the actual case, the cases themselves still worked and stuck. And I actually thought the twist for Case 3 was pretty good. I guess it was so good they ended up reusing it for the wheelchair in Game 2, as being like the same kind of a twist ending. But that one just seems to just not work if you really think about it. Not like, oh, this is so unbelievably convoluted, like nobody would ever do this. Like you could do that with every case, but like this was one where like the more I think about it, like the way I'm just like, no, like what actually happened? I don't know what happened. We never admitted a murder weapon. We have no. It's like the only case where we're just like, do not have a murder weapon, basically. It's so strange. Anyway, let's move. Is this the one? It is not the same one. Okay, it's not the same bridge. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's It can't be the same one, right? They would just come out and say it. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, wait a minute. I keep forgetting that the timeline. We've literally jumped across multiple years. Okay, so okay, so it's exactly the same place. It's exactly the same place. So this is the place the other guy mentioned. So am I to believe like that the diamond has been buried here for like the past 5 or 6 years and just not touched? And like she's coming back now to dig it up? Or I have no idea. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might just be what you need just to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called... Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y Bridge, huh? It says Dusky. Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick, take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones there. Yeah, but it looks like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build a main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. We are zero fun, Phoenix Wright, this chapter. We will make zero references. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick. Then let's try to find a cute little white bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. Alright, let's move. Back to the main gate. and then back to the main hall, and then I'm going to go ahead and blow my nose away from the microphone so that nobody has to listen to it. All right. February 7th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. The main hall? I think it's even colder in here. Achoo! Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. Ha ha ha. What a cute little acolyte. Oh, I thought it was going to be the iris person. Interacts you. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Elise Dunham? Danum? Elise Dunham? I feel like it's important to understand how to say the name because it's probably integral to understanding the pun. I guess like would it be like dough? Like you'd see like Bordeaux, Donum, Elise Stonum, Elise Stonum, Eli Stonum. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Fay. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zavari, a fortune teller? I've got all your books, Miss Dunham. Ha ha ha. What a sweet thing to say. And please call me Elise. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Well, picture this, my attorney badge. Miss Dunham, what do you think about this? Mr. Nick, do you think Miss Elise is a suspect? Huh? You may be Mystic Maya's special someone, but I won't let you do this to Miss Elise. A suspect? Why would I suspect her of anything? It's not like anything's happened. Isn't it cute, Nick? Pearlie's getting all overprotective of her new friend. Elise Donham? Yeah, I don't get it. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. Haha, it makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've visited a sort of apprentice, you might say. I wonder who that could be. With her Marge Simpson here. Yeah, kind of, a little bit. Reminds me more of like what you'd see in like, I don't want to necessarily say like The Bride of Frankenstein. There's kind of a parody of a Bride of Frankenstein I saw in some media that has hair looking more like that. But it's a very similar look. Sorry, I really do have a running nose today. I apologize. Ah, when I kind of use like things like I don't know if I'm well enough to stream. Like I'm always well enough to stream. It's just that I don't want to make like what you would categorize as like dad noises into a stream all day long. I just feel like it would like first of all it would horrify me to just think about like all of that being recorded and like archived and other people listening to it and just too it's just so I'm usually almost always fine. It's just when I if I don't stream, it's like I'm probably too sniffly or sneezy. I think I'm still okay enough to keep streaming, but obviously if it like gets too ridiculous, I'll have to stop. Anyway, yeah, no, it's because I didn't get any sleep last night. I mean, that's the big reason I haven't healed. Like what I walk like what six plus miles and then like get zero sleep. Yeah, that's gonna mess your body up. So, an apprentice? He calls himself Lauristonum. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? Haha, no, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on the mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearls looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But, oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. Hmm. I can't wait to present this map like 3 times in all the wrong spots. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Hazakura Temple map added to the court record. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. So, with all of the people channeling stuff, like, I want my funny joking quip to be true. I want, like, somebody to, like, spiritually be channeling this woman. And then we have a spiritual channeled Maya, and we're like, or excuse me, Mia, and we're pitting them against each other. Rather than, I guess, she just, like, escapes from prison, I guess, and just goes back, I guess. I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Let's get, okay. I was just a little too slow. Good work. Good work, Bear Kidney. Appreciate it. Just for that, take a well-deserved water break, as well as all of you, the rest of you, please. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Yeah, so I mean, that's what I want. You know, because I mean, because it'd be kind of, I don't know. There's only so many times we can just kind of keep going through the same song and dance. I think that'd make an interesting twist. I just don't know how it would work. Like they're kidnapping Pearls, maybe to like have her be the person to channel this person. Like, what insane plot are they going to concoct? Because obviously they want her, but not Maya. I'm assuming it has something to do with Pearls' spiritual power. I'm sure that it's of importance for something. Question mark. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that is it. That was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Hmm. Oh, there was an inner gate, wasn't there? The dead off. Inner temple gate. Whoa! That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I'd bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kinda creepy around here, like a ghost might jump out at you or something. A spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Alright. Let's examine. Oops, that's the move button. It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of those wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they just be a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break loose before those wires ever did. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Hey! There's a giant robot buried in the snow. Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh, but you gotta admit it looks like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty. Hey Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. You have no imagination. I thought it'd be really neat if you had beat it to advance. A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who would ever pay to see that? I would pay whatever your asking price is for Phoenix Wright 4, where you do that. Probably. Okay, this looks interesting. Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? Alright, let's move in. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearl is just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So it's just a girl who I can barely hear over her bones chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Oh, for goodness sakes. Camera's not even oriented properly. It's pointed to my open closet. Much better. Yeah, I get the feeling it's back there, definitely. If if only because that cavern behind that door is giving off a real supernatural feel. Um, excuse me, but who are you? I don't know, person with the evil lady's theme playing. Who are you? What name do you have for us today? Ah, you're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that, don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful, and a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick, that girl. It can't be, but... A hanging scroll. It doesn't look that old either. Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that? This scroll. It's my mother. What? It's Misty Fey, the master of the Crane School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Hanging scroll added to the court record. Good thing we examined that. All of this is basically examinable. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing, just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari, I know what it is. I-R-I-S. Ha ha! Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Guess there's nothing else I can really do in here. We'll move back out. Dusky Bridge. Whew, managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey, you! Wait up! You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa! Sorry, gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Loris Donham. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the Buds. Shut up! I'm Loris, and I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusty Bridge. possessed by at me? In what sense? Oh, also, I forgot that the guy's name was Look at Me, even though I made the obvious pun and connection. So it really is our Larry, not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Yeah, everyone's been saying it lately. I guess it's like this game's running phrase ever since Case 2. Because Nick said it earlier, and now she has. And then they mentioned it a couple of times in the previous cases. So what are you doing with the last name Donum? Thank you for the hydrate. Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask case? After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts, and that's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Dunham? So beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of The Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. Elise? She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'll follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. Yes, I know, it's like we know that this is no longer going to be a viable career path for him. It's just a matter of figuring out how. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happen to have made extra prints. Photo of Elise added to the court record. Picture books. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Donham. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Guess who's gonna be swallowing poison? It's gonna be Larry. So we need to present the, she should be in our inventory now. Iris is age 25. Correct. Yeah, age 25. Yeah, let's present Bikini just to have his reaction. Hopefully he'll be kind. She seems really motherly, doesn't she? What do you mean, seems motherly? She is my mother. She's your what? I'm gonna have to take a pass on answering that one. Wait a second, why is he getting off so easy this time? What? You can't just say that and not let me... Okay, I guess you can say that and not let me.
Elise is really something. She's like a mother to me.
Yeah, so you can tell from the kindness reflected in her eyes.
When I first looked into her eyes, I just couldn't help it. I started blabbing about all the bad things I'd done in my life. She just laughed a gentle laugh at hers and listened.
Are you sure she wasn't just laughing at you? Alright, let's present the actual person we're meant to.
Ooh, yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a second, did you say you were swearing off women?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream.
This guy will never change.
Everyone. Hey, Pearlie. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. All right. I can't wait to dig in, Pearlie. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
February 7th, 7:46 p.m. Hazakura Temple, Main Hall.
Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance.
Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk.
No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you.
Well, let's not get dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight.
Good luck, Maya.
Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 o'clock for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together.
Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Huh. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me?
I'd love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Donham. So Larry, what are you going to do?
Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all.
I totally hear you there.
Miss Lees, so for example, how do you read this?
It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word.
Okay, what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of book is she reading anyway? Well, I'm going to go wash the dishes and help clean up.
I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room?
Mr. Wright?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Donham, are you going to use the bathroom too?
No.
But have you seen Pearl?
No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room.
Wait a minute.
No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was almost going to put something together, but it kind of fell apart. I was going to say Iris is here to make use of the channeling technique, maybe to find the whereabouts of where the diamonds were buried from um from Terry Falls. If Falls can be channeled. Because I don't think she knows exactly where the jewels are. Maybe if the jewels are still a relevant thing, which I feel like they are, because this has to neatly resolve
somewhat neatly resolve everything that's active. But there would have been other opportunities for her to have done this before this point, surely, right? I don't know. Made use of the Korean channeling technique or contacted a spiritual medium beforehand. So I'm just going to keep spitballing ideas I have and watch them all be wrong. Watch it be even more insane. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Mr. Lee Stoneham. A woman as mysterious in origin as her life. Is this really the time to be internally monologuing? Pearls is missing. Alright, fine. But the really mysterious one is. Oh, Sister Iris. Good evening. The real mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get answers. I'm assuming the channeling is a theory considering they have the hanging scroll here. Instead of showing her things, you really need to just listen to her story. This girl, just who is she? Iris. Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Ah, I see. But you, didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll with the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I could use a computer and a cell phone too. That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psyche locks, so I guess that means she's not lying. Please don't stare at me like that. Hazakura Temple? What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Ah, is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's all right with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Iris. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I bet you we can solve it with what we've collected so far. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we could speak again tomorrow. Gong, Gong, gong. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Yeah! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Ah, someone's there, on the ground. Miss Donham! Squish. I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there in this? I was passed out, what do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. You've got no choice. You have to use the public phone by the Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will. It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! Dusky Bridge. It's burning down? What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Laurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous. Nick, wait. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Ah, Nick. Weakened by even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's plank snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. My own. I guess that was his own. Either that or Larry's. I need to think whether or not I can really push this any further than I already have. Funnily enough, now is the time I'm getting tired. Not like the 10:50 when I tried to go to bed yesterday evening, or the 11:50 or the 12:50 or the 1:50 or the 2:50 or any of those times where I eventually just flat out gave up, but now. Ultimately, this is probably going to be a 3-part stream, maybe even 4-part now that this one's going to be abbreviated. Yeah, but I am going to have to cut this one short. Not intentionally, but it's just that I'm not at my best. I tend to overly compensate by being more chatty than I normally am to try to indicate that things aren't wrong. But I think I'm doing it a little too much. I think I am way too talkative this stream, and I'm just going to cut it out. I think I need to be the right amount of talkative. This is a little too forced for me, and I don't like forced. So, what that means is... First of all, I'll have to check my 3DS battery. The top right seems to indicate it's not holding a charge despite it being plugged in. I guess the other part... Oh, the other part's not connected. Well, that would do it. It was probably because when I tested the Switch 1 AC adapter, that's probably why. That might have been the reason. Okay.
All right, so apologies. Uh, Happy holidays, everybody. I am gonna cut this one short. I am gonna do some yoga. I am going to go to bed, and hopefully this time I will stay there and sleep. And then, come Tuesday, we will. I'll be able to give. I think I'll be able to give a good amount of time on the. I mean, I don't have any hearings next week, do I? Do I? No, none at all. So yeah, I could go super long on Tuesday. In fact, I don't even have any appointments on Wednesday. Pretty awesome. So yeah, we will treat that Tuesday stream as an extra long one. But thanks everybody for stopping by and have a wonderful night.